cutie buddy baby boys and girls and squirrels and everybody in the middle and outside of that collection. Hello and welcome back to another installment of Matinee Riftsmiths. I have recently just discovered the fine art of live blind movie riffing, and the fact that I can do it, and the fact that it makes me feel alive. So I'm super excited about that, and this is like Sea of Thieves and like casting and like game design. This is an art form that I love immediately and want to get super good at. So yeah, if you're joining us now, so far Riftsmiths has been two previous movies. One was, and you can find those on my channel. One was the Great Rupert, which was about a squirrel, stop motion squirrel, who did circus tricks and helped redistribute cash from the rich to the poor. And that was great. It was kind of bookended by the squirrel. Not as much squirrel perhaps as was promised, but great nonetheless. And that had a whole bunch of, was it Jimmy Durante? Anyway, very vaudeville, very amazing, good times. One of those movies that's so funny that riffing it is just cake on top of extra cake. And we previously to that did Santa versus the Devil, and that was just wonderful. Lots of creepy Santa tech in there, the sort of canonical Santa Flying Fortress that you've seen in other strange films as well. And that also featured a lot of children being pressed into servitude in Santa's domain, and wearing bizarre, sort of outdated, folksy, traditional outfits from their native homelands. And stuff like that. So that was wonderful. It also had kind of hierarchy of demons. It had Lucifer, who appeared to be a pile of brimstone burning, who commanded Pitch, his prancing, preening, one of his many prancing, preening demons, devils, to go and, I guess, make all the children of the world do evil. Pitch, I'm gonna spoil it, did not succeed. Santa leveraged his magic along with his faithful helper Merlin and his blacksmith, and eventually, what happened? Did he save the day? Did he gave a, I mean, there was a sub arc about a girl whose mother was weeping because she simply couldn't afford a doll for her, but I don't know how Santa won. I for the life of me cannot remember how it ended, but somehow that narrative arc came to a conclusion, and that brings us to where we are today. So Merry Riffsmiths, Happy Holidays, and I'm gonna get some water. So the format today, I'm gonna keep it very very riffy. And also, if you want to riff along in the comments or in the not the comments, never read the comments. What you want to read is the chat. If you riff along in the chat, I will call you out. And I found that what works best is I will just read your name along with that. So otherwise, if people are watching on YouTube or whatever in the future, they'll understand that I'm not just staring off into space and getting transmissions from beyond. That it's actually people's little texties that I'm reading. And what else? We're gonna have a little self-care break in the middle. That's a mystery. I won't reveal what that self-care will entail. You are welcome to guess, and if you guess correctly, then that just means double self-care for you, so plan accordingly. Okay, where's my water? And then we're gonna, oh yes, and then I'll introduce the movie for today. Don't we now arcade? Hey! Let's turn on the room sync, shall we? And last but not least, the permanent pandemic hoodie. Oh, okay. And squeaky chair. I can never avoid squeaky chair. No matter how many cheap chairs I buy, they're always squeaky. Smash that like and subscribe button. Share. Destroy. Obliterate, level, and destroy. Okay, so today's movie is hey Zotmo Biffy, how's it going? Thanks for joining again from the shed where the real work happens. Let me extend my chat. It's time to extend. Oh my god, I've got subscribers. Oh my god. It's hard for me to keep up with like the little things that happen here. Oh, subscribe for 14 months, Casual Dragon. Thank you so much. 11 months to Drad Dog. That's amazing. Okay. Drink your water. I'm so proud of this sticker on my water bottle. Take me home, I'm delicious. Okay, so today's movie. It's called Beyond Tomorrow. It's from 1940 on publicdomainmovies.net. Three ghosts try to help two young lovers whom they knew when alive in this Christmas classic. I think classic is probably used liberally. Beyond Tomorrow, also known as And So Goodbye, is a 1940 American fantasy film. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, it stars a trio of veteran character actors. Harry Carey, Aubrey Smith, and Charles Winnegar. So, also a rare appearance by Maria Ospinkaya. What is going on? Something about a repentant George. Okay. Okay. So look for George to repent. Oh, yeah. Zodmo Biffy, as soon as you're dealing with multiples in a collection. Oh my god. That's like how I have like so many Uthton trolls. All I have is Uthton trolls and grizzly bears for miles and miles. And I have like 1,000 lightning bolts because I play revised baby. What else is going on? I thought there was something else to say. Oh yeah. I don't know any Maria Ospinkaya quotes. Zodmo Biffy says, "The way you walk is thorny for no fault of your own." But I think that's a good quote, and I think it's important to remember that the way we walk is thorny for no fault of our own. And I think that's a good Christmas sentiment. Yeah, the only other thing I'll say is that what I'm doing here today with all of you as witness is blind riffing. So this is unscripted. This is me following in the footsteps of the MST3K folks, of Joel Hodgson and Mike Nelson and that entire crew who I'm not naming by name, which is a bummer, but not scripting it because I can't be bothered to do any work. So we're gonna see how goofy this can be. You never know, it might fall flat, it might be great, just like any kind of improv, but this is an art form that I have just discovered with film, and I'm like super jazzed about it. So let's try hard and get silly. Alright, ready? We have movie sign, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, hold on. Welcome to technical time. Because I've noticed that the levels have been a little upsy-downsy in previous shows I've done, so I really want to nail this because it's tricky. You want to hear the movie, you want to hear the person. And I just want to verify that this is how it goes. So we're going to do a little bit of technical time. I encourage you in the yes, Orifalaf says scathe zombies. Yes, I encourage you in the chat right now to post your feelings about technical time and Christmas and any holidays you might celebrate. I am very Christmas oriented, and so I'm wishing a Merry Christmas to everyone. That's an open-ended holiday. Whatever you think Christmas looks like or feels like to you, it can be anything. So I encourage you to, if you feel, adopt it for yourself. I'm also super enthusiastic about all holidays. Let's simply do it. So I'm gonna go to Twitch on my phone, and I'm gonna watch myself, and we're just gonna play a little of the movie, and we are just gonna do some levels here. My channel. I am now watching myself Spaceball style, so turn down the desktop audio. Gonna keep that blue snowball pretty hot. Okay. So, how's this going? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How's this sounding? Okay. Now I'm bumping the audio up a little bit. Don't worry about missing content here. I think we're going to go back and read that Benjamin Franklin quote again later. Waiting for it. And we're going to skip ahead. We're going to skip ahead a little bit to hear some dialogue. So that we can... Oh, look at those old men. I can't wait. Are they the ones who are dead? I mean, that's grim. But this is Christmas. Christmas is grim. It's dark. It's grimdark.
You know we're going to have a lot of good times together.
Bye.
Bye, Jenny. Goodbye, dear.
This seems pretty good. I'm gonna crank the desktop audio just a hair, and then I think we're good to go. Perfect. Thank you for the multiple headphone experiment. If you have any trouble hearing the movie dialogue and me at the same time, just let me know and I will adjust. If I'm forgetting anything, also let me know, because running this is complicated at best. Edwina. Gowns by Edwina. League Arms. I'm almost a League Armor. Directed by N. Edward Sutherland. I believe that the soul of man is immortal and will be treated with justice in another life, respecting its conduit in this... Oh, conduct, not conduit. It seemed very deist for a moment there, but I think I've heard that those people were all deist. Ah, yes, the electronic tinsel. Who go up in flames, just completely made of cellulose. Not really, but sort of. I think, or was it tinsel? Is that what tinsel's named after? I just had coffee. We are on the ball today here. All right, is that that's like Sean Plott typing?
Formula concrete is checked by determining the value of FC over BT times KD. Over
oh, it's
2
Calculus
times JD,
Club.
Comma, 178,886 times
I'm in
0.351.
No, George. That.
I'm embiggening. Look at these people. Are they supposed to be relatable? Okay.
0.315.
Thanks.
Yes, yes.
Make that 0.315 times 11 minus 1.25 times 0.883
Being in the
times
ruling
11.
class actually doesn't seem that fun.
Maximum shear, large B equals 6776 divided by 2.
Put them down anywhere, Martin, and run along home. We won't be needing you tonight. We're having guests. Thanks. My hat, Joseph.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
God, my head can finally breathe.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Joseph, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Oh, yes, sir. Christmas joy indeed,
With
sir.
anchored reinforcements.
Anchored reinforcements, my foot, gentlemen. This is Christmas Eve. Fine
One
thing,
ping.
Come home full of Christmas spirit and find you two grubbing over a lot of blueprints. Why don't you live at the office and be done with it?
And run silent and run
Have to
deep.
be finished. Meet yelling for him.
Let me out.
Magellan.
You girls run along home. Here, Susie. Merry Christmas.
The same to you.
Merry Christmas, Susie.
Merry Christmas, Mr.
Yeah,
Fletcher.
she says it regardless
Good
of what he says.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas. Then. Christmas, John.
Is she a stenographer or is she,
And
you know,
this is for
a
you,
first class
you
citizen?
slave driver. Here you are, Major.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Christmas.
Where are
Nothing
she?
but a merchant's holiday.
Wow.
What the dickens is this?
Look at
Ugh, he
Every time I take a
Scrooge
cigarette,
Andy
it plays
says what
me
the
a tune.
dickens. That's... What the... Oh, it's the lamentation configuration.
Wild Irishman.
I feel like that just released something into the room that they won't be able to exercise.
Michael, does this mean my pipe's getting too strong, eh?
Well, it's no violet.
Everyone knows that pipes increase in strength the
suppose
longer
this
they
means I'm
remain in
getting
his
decrepit.
mouth.
No, I tried to find a black snake whip for you, but I had to take that instead. When you're not shaking that over our heads to make us work, you can hobble around on it and enjoy your sciatica. Now, come on, boys, do me a favor and clear up this
I wasn't expecting this movie to be so
And I'm
quick
righteous to know
with the
that I
quips.
lived with a couple of heathens who worked on Christmas Eve.
That's right, by Jove. I forgot they were coming.
Often ripe as coming.
Ah, I didn't realize
Yes, I
that they
was
were
happy to
gummy
get
and
them, too.
delicious.
They're fascinating people. They're world travel. They'll give you all the latest news about India, Chad. So come on. We'd better be getting dressed.
I believe they've discovered something called dust in the atmosphere
Joseph,
in the
see that the
Arctic.
living room gets cleared up. And mix the Tom and Jerry.
Yes, sir. I'll mix up some cartoons for you. He's gonna throw in some Roadrunner and they're gonna be mind blown. Please keep your shoes off on those stairs. Persian rug in here, though? No one gives a shit. Also, that's the tiny rug. They've got multiple rug protocols
It's a
going.
lot of childish nonsense.
Eyebrows for
liqueur.
days.
Shortbread and creme de menthe.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget brandy for Major Chadwick.
Yes, Excellency.
Joseph, remember the last Christmas in St. Petersburg, just before the war?
Yes, Excellency.
Yes.
Here, Joseph. С Рождеством Христовым.
Спасибо,
The Bolsheviks must never find us.
The order of
A
Stanislav.
Purple Heart, thank
For
you,
me?
but what is it
You
for?
were a great
You will
friend
find out,
who
Joseph.
followed me to America, Joseph.
It was no longer my Russia without you there.
Meine small peroshki. If only we could marry, Joseph, but
Joseph.
you're my butler.
When I had jewels and lands and palaces, I was often weary and discontent.
Weedy.
When everything was taken away except my life, I learned that the way to be really happy
Hippie.
is to serve others, to be needed.
That does sound really
So
hippie, honestly.
don't be sorry for me or for what was lost.
Oh, she learned a great personal lesson at simply the cost of an
And
entire
nothing will be
nation's
ready.
stability.
Mr. O'Brien.
Will you please fix my tie? You know, I'm all thumbs when it comes to tying a proper bow. And the tail, oh, it's magnificent. Thank you.
I think we might be getting a little Irish-Russian romance here with the as far as the accents are concerned. Wow. Mother. Whose mother? The horse?
It really seemed like Christmas in those days. What we should have, George, is a troop of grandchildren.
True.
Yeah. Blowing horns and beating drums all over the place, not from me.
Oh, well, here's a Merry Christmas to you. Merry
Really
Christmas.
painting a very fascistic picture of grandchildren right now.
That's for Easter.
Oh, Christmas, so it is. Well, a Merry Christmas to you then. You're looking very festive, Madame Tanya.
Thank you, Major Chadwick.
And here is your present.
Ah!
Chadwick, yes. Whatever
Is it a
can
hat?
be?
Is it a dress? Is it a hat dress? Oh, for when I'm mourning you. Oh, I've always wanted a doggy.
I shall have to sit down.
It's
Well, we
made
thought
of her
it'd surprise you, but we
husband.
didn't think it'd knock you down. George, get a commentary for the Countess. Come now, you must try it on.
A dagglemat. A dagglemat says she doesn't know how to wear a coat.
Ah,
It's beautiful. But it will keep me
Paranoid
warm.
Altoid said, before you use that time machine to kill Hitler, remember that this woman learned a valuable lesson.
Zdarovia. And don't tell me that doesn't mean your health.
It does. Vasha Zdarovia and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Any of them.
Oh, that's how they're still alive. They're
Don't you
drinking
try to
people's
duck out and
health.
Have a tray in your room. You're sitting at the table.
I'll be there. And now I must be looking after things. The guests are very distinguished, and as the hostess, I must see that everything is perfect.
Well, they seem like nice, relatable people. Yes, I can still see myself in the mirror. That's a good sign. Wait, are they watching her through a one-way mirror?
Oh, what's wrong now?
The Van Ripers, they can't come.
Hmm? Oh, that's
They've
odd at the
Van
last moment.
ripened.
Can't be helped. Illness in the family. Illness in the family. You shouldn't have let them know I'd be here.
Brutal.
Don't be ridiculous, George. You had nothing to do with it.
Didn't
You
I?
casted shade from your
I
own
can see
tree.
him. George Vale Melton. Isn't he the fellow who's mixed up in the Shreve case? Acquitted? Lack of evidence?
I definitely drink a
Oh,
lot
for
of water
pity's
during these
sake,
movies,
George,
and I think
don't
that's
be
good.
so
I think that the
sensitive.
sound of a water bottle
That's all
opening and
past
closing every
and
5
forgotten.
minutes is
Sure
just
it
adds
is,
to
and
the
don't
flavor.
flatter yourself that anybody remembers. To tell you the truth, I'm relieved that the Van Ripers are not coming. He's telling the same jokes he told 20 years ago, and she dyes her hair. I think it's a shrimp pink now.
Actually, a shrimp pink sounds tight.
I don't know why I asked them to come at all.
I just do things for people I
The
don't
trouble
like.
with
I
us
don't
is-
understand it.
We're in a rut. Too much work and no play.
Need to spice things up
We
in the
don't
bedroom.
take time to see our old friends.
Yes, not so many of our old friends left, Michael.
Well, then we ought to make new ones.
Young friends.
What we ought to do is...
Well, we have to.
Come on, have it.
We have to.
Confusion to our critics and to us, a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You know, they're just sad because they insist on dressing for their own funerals. Let the Undertaker do it. Not sure that's what an Undertaker does, but he definitely takes your unders. They're just after Frankenstein
There
again.
must be some lonely souls out in that crowd.
You're a sentimentalist.
I have an idea, Chad. Get out your cards, gentlemen.
We're going to give $5 to someone.
These are some of the gift wallets that were left over with $10 in each of them. Put your cards in.
They
them,
are gonna give
gentlemen.
$5
We'll throw
to
them out of
someone.
the window, and maybe they'll bring back somebody to have dinner with us.
What stranger
What?
out of the street?
Oh, there are no strangers on Christmas Eve. Besides, it's better than sitting around and hooting at each other like three old owls in a barn.
Not a one
They're
of them comes
fishing
back.
for friends?
I'll take you up on that. Dinner at Pierre's for all of us, and the loser pays.
You heard, Chad. It's a bet.
That's all
We'll
right.
do a
I
sort
don't
of squid
lose.
game.
How long do we wait?
Win or lose, we dine at 7.
Win or lose, we dine at 7. Incredible.
St. Anthony, send us back an honest soul. With an appetite. Mine goes first.
This is...
It's gone. Your turn, Chad.
Trickle-down friendship.
I can't see without my glasses.
Incredible.
All right, you're next, George. Come on. Let it go.
You know, these are just a clutch of relatable people. Just very relatable old
I
men.
doubt if you'll find anybody worth feeding.
If it gets unbearable, George and I can pop round to the club for a rub of bridge.
Don't
worry, nobody will come back with him.
Might as well invest in space travel and Mars colonies.
George. Come away from the window before you break the charm.
Wow.
Well, finders keepers.
Any money in it?
$10 bill. George Vale Melton. Engraved by Tiffany. He'll never miss the money. Here you are, Robin. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, madam. You have a heart of gold with other people's money.
I tell you, England's territorial expansion has quite a different significance.
No matter how thin you slice it, a grab is a grab.
Grab off. That's a specious term. England carried civilization into the wilderness. What was Australia before she redeemed it from the Aborigines?
Oof.
She made it a thriving territory.
Just a bunch of relatable main characters.
Special benefit, of course.
For the benefit of the whole world. For the benefit of Australia itself.
So this is what your relatives talk about when you're not at Thanksgiving.
And furthermore, let me
The
tell you,
box opens
oh,
to
will you
punish
stop
them
that
for their
noise?
sins once
What
again.
noise is it? What do you two think you're making?
The more
The next thing
racist
you'll
they
be
are, the
digging
further
trenches
the
in the
box
road.
opens.
Yes, but I'm bound to refute his unenlightened bias.
Bias my foot. He always takes the other side of the argument to get your goat. Look.
Well,
That's the carbon monoxide
looks like
alarm
you paid for the
again.
dinner, O'Brien.
I'll go turn it off.
Maybe I do.
And then again, maybe I don't. Well, good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. Somebody here lose a wallet?
Howdy.
Yes, come in. Come in. Which one did you... I mean, my name is O'Brien.
That's the name, all right. There's $10 in it.
$10 it is.
Here you are, sir.
Everybody's
Well-
talking at me.
Merry Christmas.
Wait. Stay and have a bit of cheer with us.
Well,
Oh, come along.
Well, I
come along.
suppose I could saddle up
What's your
and
name, lad?
James Houston, sir.
Houston.
It's
settle
mighty
down
nice
for
of
some
you.
beans if y'all got 'em around.
Sir.
I mean to bring back my wallet. Come along. Mr. Melton, Mr. Chadwick, this is Mr. Houston.
Good evening.
Proud to know you, sir.
Mr. Houston brought back my wallet. And now he's going to have a drink with us. What'll you have, lad?
Oh, whatever you're having, sir.
I'm
And a
having
scotch
Tom and
from a
Jerry
horse.
myself. How about you, Chad?
Oh, just a spot.
And you, George?
No thanks, I gotta watch out for my back.
It really feels like Christmas Eve in here. Mighty nice fire.
Oh, everyone another log.
Oh, let me do that, sir. Nothing like an open fire. We
Wow.
always have 'em down home.
The man loves a boot.
You're from the West.
Texas, sir.
I'm from Oklahoma myself.
Oklahoma. Well, I declare. Howdy, neighbor.
It's a small world, isn't it? Here. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Chad,
Thank you, Michael.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Been up here long?
It was since September.
And may I say,
came up
that
with
is
a
a
rodeo
damn
in Madison
fine
Square
cup of
Garden.
coffee.
Thought I'd stay around and look the town over. Stayed a little too long, I guess.
In the Boy
Now
Scouts.
I'm working for a stake to get back to Texas.
He's working for a
Were you
steak.
going someplace? Dinner, perhaps?
No, sir, no place in particular. Just walking around. I've never been away from home on Christmas before.
Well, so long as you're not going anywhere, why not have dinner with us?
Well, now, that's right kind of you, sir, but I don't...
Well, after all, Michael, it's no inducement for a young fellow to dine with three old fogies like us, you know.
Well, now, if you put it that way, I can't very well refuse.
Major Chadwick, this young lady says she found your wallet.
Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Good evening.
Feel the social class
Oh, good
divides
evening.
crumbling as they look at each other.
Oh, yes.
I believe it's customary to describe lost articles.
Oh, yes, that's right, of course. Of course. Well, it was a sort of a wallet. A square wallet. With my card inside.
My square card.
Of course. Oh, just $10.
It's a simple Christmas
Here you are.
prank.
Oh, yes.
Confusing the
Thank you
elderly.
very much.
You're very welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Wait a minute, don't go.
Come in here. We'd like to have you for dinner. I mean,
George, it'll warm you up. Oh, you did. What's your name?
Jean Lawrence.
My name's James Houston.
hail to the king, baby.
Mr. Houston.
Yes, Mr. Houston. Miss Lawrence.
Put those two places back. I believe Mr. O'Brien will have guests for dinner after all.
Yes, madame. I'll
Last
start
time
the
I was
furnace.
Jerry was back home in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Then you're not spending Christmas Eve with your family.
No,
Zodmo
I was
Biffy
just
says,
going
"You'll
out
see
to
on my card that I've received
Why
the
don't
booster."
you stay and have dinner with us?
Oh, well, thank you very much, but I couldn't.
Why not? Have you had dinner?
No,
Wow.
but I had a late lunch and I
Dinner is served. That settles it. Come along.
You can't get away now.
Take
It's
no for an answer. Come along. Now it's all planned.
well, no is not a complete sentence in this house, at least not for another 50 years.
Here, and we made a bet, and one of us lost.
What? I'm not sure that's the kindest thing to say to your new guests. Oh, look, it's the Diegetic Orchestra.
For Christian man be sure, rank or wealth possessing,
Bruce Campbell can
you
sing.
who would now bless the poor, shall yourselves be blessed.
Hey, boy, you can sing. Hey, Alice.
Oh, well, I've been told
We want
from
some
time to
music up
time in
here.
the colonies.
I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair,
Bewitched and Dick Van Dyke show.
on the summer air. I see her tripping where the bright streams play, happy as the daisies that dance on her way. Many were the wild notes her merry voice would call. Many were the blithe birds that warbled them all.
Kind of a proto-crooner.
I dream of Jeannie
Her camera is
with
sweating.
light brown hair,
Sploosh.
floating like a veil
It's a delicious melody.
on the soft
He took my karaoke song.
My boy, you have a grand voice. He's a real singer.
Oh, it's nothing so much. I used to sing a bit down on the range. Come on, let's all sing.
That's a good idea.
That's not a good idea.
Alfonso and Catherine, come here. We're all going to sing.
Sure, come on. How about Jingle Bells?
Jingle bells.
And a 1, and a 2, and a...
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Oi!
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Okay, let's keep it on the beat, fellas.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey!
Benci, figo, benci, Бубенчики, бубенчики звенят.
Как радостно, как весело, нам мчатся на санях.
They'll find you out, man. Hey, Chefy Boyardee. Oh. This place, they eat SpaghettiOs relentlessly and exclusively. Sometimes at Christmas, the kind that look like little letters. You know, other than O.
Ah, Colleen, sure you make me wish I was 22 again.
I like you the way you are.
I'd rather you weren't.
Don't forget we have a date
Yeah.
tomorrow.
3 o'clock at the clinic.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, Madam Tanya. I had a lovely time.
Bless you, child, we all did.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, Jimmy. Wait. You're forgetting your overcoat.
Oh, I didn't have an overcoat.
Oh. That overcoat is absolutely
Not my
bugged.
overcoat.
Your overcoat?
You're going in the bag. Venny the cheese says foie gras a la SpaghettiOs. You're forgetting your blushing bride. Yes.
Good night, ma'am.
Human touch after all these years. Goodbye, Jimmy. Have a happy Christmas.
Ah, they're grand youngsters.
That boy reminds me of David.
I thought you two were going out to the club to play bridge.
Now, Michael, don't gloat.
Luck of the Irish.
Ugh.
I'm turning in. Good night.
Good night, George.
And good luck.
Tough guy. Gave the lad his pet overcoat.
Meanwhile, in Arkham Asylum.
I can hardly believe it's all been real.
Neither can I. Maybe we're dreaming.
Maybe we're in a movie.
You know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Santa Claus, reindeers and all, sliding right down the sky in a minute. Would you?
What? My one love, my horse, I ride you.
He's Officer Johnson's horse. He loves sugar.
Well, I declare that's really something. I never expected to find a girl in New York carried sugar around for a horse.
Good evening, Miss Lawrence.
Oh, good evening, Officer Johnson. This is Mr. Houston.
Oh, so I am.
You haven't seen a horse around here, have you?
Yeah, I raised them myself down in Texas.
You do, huh?
Sure is a pretty coat. What do you feed them, rolled oats?
Yep.
Yeah, he sure is. You know, I haven't been on a horse for 3 months. I used to live on one practically.
Wow, congratulations.
I sure would like to ride him.
I'm sorry, son, but if the sergeant ever caught me letting anybody ride my horse, I'd be found in a beaten flatbush.
Yeah, sure, I
Indeed.
understand. Well, it's mighty fine seeing him anyway. He sure is pretty.
I sure wouldn't mind riding them. I tell you what. Shh.
Is it all clear?
The trees have eyes.
All clear.
Not the sergeant.
Hey, the sergeant's coming.
Going where the weather suits my clothes.
Good evening, Sergeant.
Evening. Anything wrong?
Oh, nothing at all. Oh, it's a lovely evening, isn't it?
Huh?
I mean, after the snow. I love the snow, don't you? It makes everything seem more like Christmas, doesn't it? I was,
Yeah, well, good evening.
Sergeant,
No.
would you mind awfully if I asked you a few questions?
All right. What is it?
Have you ever been in Texas?
I have never been south of the Battery.
Oh, that's too bad. You ought to travel, you know. It's really quite broadening.
Yes, well, I'm broad enough now.
Oh, Sergeant, do you like children?
Well, I bet I had. I've got 6 of my own.
Oh, you don't say. You know, I've got 20.
What?
That isn't the clinic. I work there.
Oh,
Say,
Well, good night, Sergeant. It's nice to meet you.
wait, was that a bit?
Phew, was that close?
Hello, Texas. How'd you like the ride?
Oh, I liked it. Fine.
That's what she said, Sergeant.
As for you, Johnson. Yes, sir.
I'll see you in bed.
Merry Christmas to you, Sergeant.
Merry Christmas! What else do you do besides feeding sugar to a horse?
And filling time.
I'm sort of a kindergarten teacher. I keep the children busy and amused while they're convalescing. You know, it helps them get well quicker.
You know,
Do I have
kindering
to
the
get sick to
guard.
join your class?
I'm afraid you're much too young for that.
I hate to let you go.
But I love to
I'll
watch
see
you
you
leave.
tomorrow at 3. Good night.
And good luck.
Oh, Billy! Your coat!
Oh,
I didn't bring a.
Thanks very much for letting me wear it.
you're sure welcome.
Oh, magnetism. Nose to nose. Oh, nope.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot your kiss. Who? Oh. Still a mouth virgin. I'm singing in the snow.
How are your children, Mrs. Brown?
They're just fine with the
Save
little one has
the
a
Wayne
measles,
Foundation.
and the big one has a mumps.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's a pity, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you take sugar?
Yes, please.
Wait here to enroll. Ah, yes, the old bear on the shelf.
Hello, and who might you be?
I'm Hanson, I'm Paul, and Irish.
Well, I'm Michael, and I'm 64, and I'm Irish, too.
And Irish too.
Who's Irish, too?
I am.
They're shopping for children.
Elephant said through his big, long nose, I want to be the king.
Oh, oh yeah, the old nose king story. It's hard to tell if this event is more for the kids or more for the old rich men. Okay, but let's. Whose diary? Party a great success. Snoozed all day. That's cool. That actually sounds tight. But who's writing? Who? Conducted orchestra. They loved my original composition. Summoned Satan. The old turtle. Played a rousing game of hockey. Brand new to the NHL, but here. Bold a strike. Never a dull evening.
It's a ringer. A ringer.
A ringer.
Hey, Tanya, where do you think you're going?
Don't I have to pick up the bottles?
The boy will attend to that. We'll have to pick up
The pin boys for that. Now, let's try to hit the pin board. So what's the plot?
Here, hold my coat. I'll show you what a bowler I am. Never mind bragging. Right, old fella. Shoot the works.
Venny the Cheese says only 35% of people could read that note back then.
What a champion.
Hoot, hoot, ha! Ah, bowling in the Irish style. Well now. These editors cut nothing.
There's no place like home.
Look at them all tuckered out after their 250-hour day. Shh. The old babies are sleeping. puckered out. Well, he doesn't need this ring.
I've never seen them have such a good time. I'm grateful to you both.
Oh, Christmas alloy. Plane for West Tilford, boarding now.
Bye, Jimmy.
Goodbye, dear. You're just like the daughter I always wished for.
Come on, let's get going.
Get here, lad.
Happy
But
landing.
we actually live here.
Countess.
And don't be gone too long.
Now, hurry back. We'll be back, and you take good care of yourself and don't go into those bowling alleys.
Mr. O'Brien, can't you gentlemen, please take
A
the
mount to a
train?
hill of
Oh,
beans.
there she goes. I suppose you'd like to have us take a stagecoach. Now, don't worry. We'll be back before you know it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ah, don't worry, the plane's just a prop. Oh. Uh-oh.
I wish they were taking the train.
Oh, don't you worry. They'll be all right.
They've got the Big Bopper for company. Boom. Forgotten Dog says they won't be alright. Oh. Tiny Christmas flame.
Come on, Gallagher.
It's time to finish the old scene.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Dogs? Cats? Sugar and cream? Brussels sprouts?
Sounds like a good dinner.
Oh, that's bad. But it's the only one you've missed so far. Everything else we like alike.
Just like me.
I had a hunch it was something to keep me here in New York, and you're it.
Oh,
Do you have somebody back in
you
Texas?
just lost the game.
Oh, sure.
Do you like her?
Oh, crazy about it.
Please tell me more about her. What's she like?
Well, she's pretty. About your coloring. Brown
Not your
eyes.
coloring.
I suppose she's crazy about you, too.
Oh, yeah. Every night when I come home, she runs clear to the gate to meet me.
What's she going to say about me?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, wait
She'd
for
probably
it.
say,
Don't speak my language, boy.
yeah, how many fellas you got on the string?
Not many.
Who?
Boo.
Just Mr. Chadwick, Mr. Belton, Mr. O'Brien, and you.
That's a hell of a round
Well, I
robin,
get a
Betty.
decent job, we can get married.
Jimmy!
Say, I think we just need to befriend them a little bit more.
I did. It's all right, isn't it?
This movie is just like the quest to get adopted. Oh!
Paper, mister?
Really?
Just
Really? Oh yeah, he does it too. That's good. It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
I'm still pretty worried about those Brussels sprouts.
Hail to the king, baby.
Could you set up for spinach?
Okay. Come on, I gotta tell somebody.
Our friend should be back.
I love a Brussels sprout. Read all about it. They just kissed.
We had hope until an hour ago.
That they would be redeemable characters before they died.
I knew.
Vinny the Cheese again!
Never
They'll be alright if the plane crashes on its left side. Yeah.
Somehow, I knew.
That every billionaire was a policy failure. I didn't do it this time, madame. Caught between two scenes, forever faded. Constant double exposure. These men were trapped in the try-hard zone. That pipe! That ball!
Excellency.
I love a Christmas haunting. Oh.
Keep the tobacco jar filled, Joseph.
Well, they did not make it into heaven, so...
And bring the hot toddies as you usually do.
And bring the exorcist that you usually call.
I know you are here. I cannot see you or touch you.
Or caress you.
You've come home.
They got reverse Scrooged. Who's gonna break the silence?
She didn't see us. I remember now. We were flying.
Flying high.
There was a storm. A mountaintop. We crashed.
Yes. Everything went black for a moment.
And then I could see eternity, and then
We're here.
a swirl of eyeballs that turned into...
I seem to feel all right. How are you, Chad? Splendid. Light as air. My glasses. They're gone.
But I can see?
I don't seem to need them.
I must be Spider-Manning.
So this is it.
Sure, it's no more than walking from one room into the other.
How's your back?
So being dead is just the same as being alive, but being invisible, and you don't have backaches and bad vision.
You always could.
And now do you believe in the immortal spirit of man?
God, I hope not.
Being here that brought us back for a while.
It's just gonna be a long eternity.
And then what?
You're not afraid, Chad.
No. Only curious as to what comes next.
We'll find that out when the time comes.
Forgotten Dog says, I wonder if you can choose what you wear as a
Are we
ghost.
still in partnership?
I think that these men are all very
and
secure
good
in their
riddance,
clothing
too.
choices, and they have been since, 5 decades prior.
Oh, Jim, don't be ridiculous. You can't have three best
I think they all had a
Who
great
says I
depression.
can't? Why can't I have three best? Joseph? Joseph, do you see why I can't have three best men if... What's the matter, Joseph?
You have not heard?
Jimmy.
Can you read?
It can't be, Jim. It can't be.
Evening, ma'am.
Madam Tanya.
No!
They loved you both very much.
You were good to us. They were our friends. They brought us together. We came to tell them. Oh, Jim.
Not adopted quickly enough.
Ah, poor kids. They've come to tell us their good news. Strange seeing it from this side. There's no pain for us, except our grief.
Everything seems faint and far away. Except loving people.
Venny the Cheese. Again, since the crash, Top Hat coin prices dropped by 86%.
Madam Tanya.
It is sad.
In the library.
Except that there is no difference between death and life. A little closer. This envelope contains the least they could do.
What's going on?
Left them a couple of bonds. Enough to get married on.
Shouldn't have done it.
James
Money's bad for
Bonds.
kids.
Don't forget, you still owe us a dinner from the last time you were wrong.
Dear Jimmy and Jean, accept this gift for the happy day. I can see in your eyes it's not far off. You have our blessing.
Hopefully you can buy dinner with this $200,000.
Just like them to do this for a couple of strangers.
It's just so generous.
You are not strangers. You feel the very lonely place in his heart.
And a very cold place in his bed.
Won't you need these?
No, Jimmy.
I'm already a ghost.
I'm well provided for.
My money comes from the
Is
people.
there anything I can do?
I'll sing you a song, ma'am.
Perhaps, Jimmy, you would come and live here for a while.
In my
So
bed, Jimmy.
Joseph and I would have someone to look after.
Oh, I'd be glad to, ma'am.
Go now. You have a lot to talk over.
It's time to have a sad wedding. Zodmo Biffy says, I love the music. I know, it's really flowing through every piece of my being.
I could swear I see them up there.
So could I.
I beg your pardon. Are you related to the men who lived here?
They were our friends.
Could you give me some idea what they were like? The report is that they were eccentric old hermits.
That's not true.
I should say not. They were swell.
Well, I'm on the Daily Press. My paper wants human interest. Won't you come along and talk it over?
I cover the second-hand obituaries.
WRC National Network, New York City.
People have money. This is the second show we've seen where they simply report on people having money.
Week's personalities on the news program. I'll get those kids.
There I was, sitting at my desk. Your appearance as ghosts in our... Oh.
I think you should let him, Tanya, don't you? Jim, they might give you a chance to sing. And all you need is a chance.
Oh, don't make me sing, Betty. Don't make me sing.
Opportunities don't come every day.
What about Jean? It says in the telegram they want her too.
Oh, I couldn't. I'd be too scared. Go ahead and see what they say. Darling, if they let you sing, I know you'll be a hit. You'll be famous. You'll be rich. You'll be able to buy that big ranch with $1 million.
Casual pose.
Madam Tanya can come stay with us.
Yeah, we can all live happily ever after.
I still say he'd be better off back in Texas, on the ranch where he belongs.
Well, I agree
Wow.
with Michael.
He's
The boy's
racist
got
against
talent.
Texans.
Why shouldn't he do something with his voice?
Sure, and why not? What's wrong with him being a singer?
I think that everyone's entitled to our opinions, even though we're so old we're dead.
Your way, and I'm not in favor of it.
My name's James Houston. I received this telegram from Mr.
And I'm
Barrett.
from
I'll tell him you're
Houston.
here.
My name is Ted Dallas, and I'm a cowboy.
Mr. Barrett, Mr. Houston is here. Mr. Houston, you may go right in.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tackled by the blocking.
Aren't you going to pick it up?
I sure hope I didn't do any damage, Miss Terry.
Oh, that's all right.
Please call me the Black Pope.
Where have I seen you before?
Oh, probably in the paper.
I'm known for being befriended
Well,
by
take
old
it.
men.
Are you going to sing on the air?
Well, I hope so.
Well, let me know when you go on. I'd like to hear you. My telephone number's on there. Good luck.
Why, thank you, man.
Ooh. Ooh. That guy is master of being in the right place at the right time.
Where can I phone?
Right here, I'll use this one.
Thank you.
Call can I how?
Oh, Jimmy, really?
Yeah, they're going to put me on the broadcast tonight. Yeah, I'm going to sing.
Oh, darling, I know you'll be good.
Would you call Madame Tanya and tell her? I've got to go practice. I mean, rehearse.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll come by and pick you up after it's over. We'll go celebrate. Bye, honey. I'll be singing to you.
Goodbye and good luck, darling. Twitchell! He's gonna sing!
That box can talk.
Hey! No, not him. I mean Jimmy. He's singing tonight at 7:30. WRC. I've got to tell all the nurses.
Is my wife here?
Mother, she's over 9 years old. This is a children's hospital.
Found
Hello,
out
Mom.
again.
Mama, yeah. Mom?
Ma?
What I called you about is a surprise.
So I
Yeah,
won't tell
I want
you.
you to tune in on WRC at 7:30, New York time tonight. Yeah,
So that's
oh no,
Ten-
Mama, I
10
don't need him.
10.
No, but Mom, it's not cold enough for him.
Mom, I really can't stay.
But Mom, people don't wear them in New York.
Mom, let me tell you a
Yes.
secret. Every
Now,
day,
don't
once a
forget,
day,
Mom,
give yourself a
7:30
little
tonight.
treat.
Yeah. Goodbye, Mom. Thank you.
That was my dad.
Do you mind?
No, it's quite all right.
Miss Terry's apartment.
Stupid
Who's calling?
joke.
No, she isn't in right now. I don't know when she'll be back. I'll tell her you called, Mr. Houston.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hello.
Miss Terry. This is Jimmy Houston. Yeah, I met you at the radio station, you remember? Yeah, well, I'm calling you like you said because I'm going to be on the air.
Now, you said I should dial your number, and I dialed your number, and I...
Well, because Barrett's tough.
Sure, I'll be listening in.
Thanks for letting me know.
She just got off her shift as the Grinch. I see a little silhouette of a man.
We can go into a fast rehearsal just as soon as Tony Marshall returns from Florida.
There's a classic Doctor Who villain in the background.
in a wheelchair pretty soon.
Don't worry, he's had his face
Floosh.
lifted. Besides, he still brings them in. What about some dinner? Oh, it's 7:45.
7:45?
Well, it's a 7:45.
I want to hear.
Sorry, that joke was DOA. I remember when the rock was young.
Why should we run? Let's get drenched in
She looks like the mother-in-law
rains.
at a
The
wedding.
blossoms of romance need showers to start. Don't shelter your heart. It's raining dreams. I heard the thunder crash. The moment
Say,
we
he's good.
kissed. And now that
Good.
we've kissed,
He's the
it's
best.
raining dreams. I saw the lightning flash and light up the skies. Or was it your
Say, he's good.
eyes? It's raining dreams. We're caught in a moon shower,
Say, he's good.
So why should we run?
Good.
Let's get
He's the best.
moonbeams.
I think I'll make an amusement
Blossoms
park.
of romance need showers to start. Don't shelter
He's
your
good.
heart. It's
Alrighty then. Oh. Thank you, Shadow Orchestra. Say, you're good.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was I?
All right. Here they
It
come.
stinks.
Hello? Oh, yes, Miss Terry. Yes. He's here. You're doing fine.
How are you
Hello?
doing?
Oh, thank you. Well, it's nice of you to say so.
Oh, I mean it. Really.
Really, I do.
My producer, Phil Hubert, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Mr. Houston. Yes, this is Phil Hubert. Well, you're very good.
Thank you very much.
I'm the best.
Well, I'd be glad to, sir. Yes, I have the address. I'll be up there directly.
Yes, I have a dress.
Goodbye.
Well, we can't go very far wrong with a voice like that. Let's see, we could build him up on the radio, and then I'd get Kelly busy on the publicity. And if he looks like you say he does, I think maybe we've got something.
I think we've got something.
I think I've got something.
Jimmy!
You came out of the wardrobe.
Oh, thanks, honey. But you don't know the half of it. I'm on my way now to see a fella about my singing. Yeah, I just came by to tell you I can't stay. I gotta go right away.
I came by to. I can't. I gotta go over there and tell them that I can't be here. What? Oh.
Well, hello.
Oh, evening, ma'am.
This is Mr. Hubert, Mr. Houston.
Proud to meet you, sir.
Hello.
Congratulations, you stopped the show.
This is the story of a man becoming less and less relatable.
Came on at the end.
Well, how did you like the applause?
Well, fine, sir. I figured half of it was good manners, and the rest.
And
was
the
on
other half
station
I could hear
table.
through the radios.
It's a crime to spoil modesty like that. Boy, you are a natural. Miss Terry
Let me
and I
tell you
are
about
going
my
over the
amusement
book of our
park
new
idea.
show. Our old leading man is beginning to creak a little. We thought perhaps you might fit in with our plans.
Well, I declare you. You mean on the stage, sir?
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't think that I...
Oh, come on. Have a drink.
Or
Have something
two.
to eat. Let's get better acquainted. I feel lucky tonight.
To success.
I remember the less complicated old days when I was meeting a male suitor with
Oh,
3 rich old
I'm
men.
sorry. Dr. Brown is on day duty.
A lot of shadows in this part of the film. Very shadow heavy in Act 2. A lot of little silhouettes.
Sweet Louisiana lady, la 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 la.
Oh god, now he's singing in rooms.
Just about a success. I'm gonna sing in a show. Lovely music. La 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 la.
Sort of a big deal.
Yes, sir. You better go to bed. It's after 3.
I'm all right, Joseph. I'm all right.
I can have another few. Or, well, why did these stairs start staring? But what do the ghosts think of all this?
Oh, well, why not? Who wouldn't celebrate? He's
Me?
getting his chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to get mixed up with a lot of cheap people who turn his head and make a fool of him.
I had fun once.
He'll drink too
I
much,
hated
he'll
it.
laugh too much. He'll lose his way.
All right. Pause. It's break time. Self-care break. Ready? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Today's self-care is making the bed. The hills are alive with the sound of Daddy Actually, I don't know if his name is Danny. What was it again? Is it Danny Houston? Teddy Dallas? Jim Austin? Austin Jims. Ugh. And now it's time for a proper break. Gonna run ahead because I figured out how to do that. And I'm gonna go grab a little snacky snack. Back soon. Hello! Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back. Welcome back. So far we've had 3 ghosts. And they're almost, but not quite, adopted adult children who are getting married. And they don't have a true inheritance from them, but they have a little envelope with some bonds, James bonds, enough to get in the paper. And now the guy also is getting a music deal. This is the second music deal we've seen in one of our movies. I think it's maybe it's just part of an old movie. I think even from Shakespearean times, it's like when Romeo got the music deal at about the second half of the second act in The Tempest. Okay. Shall we continue? We shall. Movie sign in 3, 2, 1.
2 sides to it, George.
The way I see it, he'll give people a lot of pleasure.
You know, in bed.
He's a good lad. And he's in love with a fine girl. She'll keep him steady.
To be born innocent is natural. But to die pure of heart, that's a gift. Well, stick to your faith, Michael. You may need it before you're through.
I am
You're
through.
always looking at the black side of things.
That didn't come out quite right. I hate you, Michael. I hate you so much, Michael. Fuck.
No power of darkness can touch you if you'll only say you're sorry, George.
What I did needed doing. I have no remorse. I never did have.
What? What did he do?
I'd be a hypocrite to say I'm sorry now.
What did he do? Did he crash the plane? What did he do? My God, George, what did you do? Well, time to go softly into that good night. Into the smoking section of the underworld. In the end, we all become vape. And then there were 2. The tickles. Yes, letters I've learned. Exposure, I've learned exposure. New singer triumphs. Everything man does in print. Dallas signed by Jim Word. Romance, question mark? White man fails upward.
Come in.
Ugh, brutal. We are jumping from moral to moral in this film.
I haven't been so very many nice things in my life. My parents were divorced. I was on the stage when I was 14. And then a bad marriage. It's a tough struggle. Success and applause isn't everything, Jimmy.
It isn't?
Sit down, Jimmy. Sometimes I get homesick, too, for someone of my own.
Oh, it's a strong movie. Oh, it's a strong movie. Woo. Oh, it goes down hard.
Someone who really loves me. The way a
Woo.
woman wants to be loved.
I can't wait for this.
Oh, she's the smooth one. Smooth as silk, that one is.
Real hussy.
Every word is figured. I want someone who really loves me the way a woman wants to be loved. Oh. And him taking it hook, line, and sinker. Oh, I've made an awful mess of it. You've got to help me, Chad. You've got to help me bring the boy back.
This could get entertaining.
Chad.
I heard something.
Sure you heard something. I've been talking to you right along.
Some sort of boogie-woogie
It's the
bugle.
old bugle call. The last first.
It's the old Imperial theme that I used to walk around to.
David.
Oh, shit.
David. This is my boy, Michael. My boy, David. I thought I'd never see you again.
We all think that.
Great, we're back up to 3 ghosts. That's awesome.
Where now? What's it like?
What do you want it to be like?
I remember the old army post at Simla. Without the rains, of course. We were happy there. Great country.
Establishing colonies.
Splendid regiment. Good horses.
Spreading an empire.
Good sport. Keen men.
Charging Lagan.
Then that's it. Every man gets his dream. Let's go. Mother's waiting.
No.
Molly.
Molly at last.
Good luck, Michael. Goodbye, Alan. No, not goodbye, old fellow. We'll be seeing you. Won't we, David?
That's right, Dad.
Sure.
Good luck, Michael. Good luck.
Eternal war. The final dream of an old man. Where are the Snowdens of yesteryear? This is the end. I love the smell of napalm in morning.
Ah, don't cry, Jeannie. Don't cry, Colleen. That does no good.
I'm your ghost husband now. Let me Swayze you.
You're prettier than she is. And sweeter, too. And younger. Are you going to sit back and let her run off with him?
Or are you gonna screw a ghost from time to time?
Sure, and if he's worth loving a doll, he's worth fighting for.
Mr. Frodo.
And when he sees you, his heart will remember. Put on your pretty things and go to him.
Put on your very pretty things. Change, Genie. Yes. Yes. One button at a time, Genie. So close.
Sometimes I get homesick for the prairie. Stars and quiet. Sound of a dog barking way off in the distance. Say, do you like horses?
My father used to practically live at the tracks. I went with him a lot.
Ooh.
Before I was 10, I knew every racehorse in the country by his first name.
No fooling. Say,
Yes, that was my favorite one.
you know, you're a pretty wonderful girl.
Am I?
Are he?
I'm just a hick. I don't know why you've been so nice to me.
I think a lot of you. You know that, don't you? Don't answer.
Arlene!
My ex-husband, drunk as usual.
Arlene! Let me in.
No, you'd better go out the back way.
How many Jimmy Stewarts can we fit in this
don't
film?
allow unpleasant things have a way of getting into the papers. Think of the show.
But I can't leave
Please,
you here with
I
him.
can handle him better alone. Please.
Diane, those are Douglas firs.
You're sure you'll be all right?
Oh, Jimmy. Let's go away for a few days to the country.
What?
I need a rest, and you do too, before we start rehearsal.
Okay, but do you have a back door?
What
'Cause
about Mr. Hubert?
Oh, I'll talk to him and make all the arrangements. You go home and pack a bag, and I'll telephone you when I'm ready to leave.
Sounds like a scam, but...
Open the door!
Say... That's... Oh. That door's open.
I thought so.
Are you me?
You're Houston, aren't you?
And I love
That's
you.
right.
You don't look like you've been sneaking out of back doors very long.
Well, I've been...
She doesn't want to see you.
Your back door's not here.
Get going.
Okay. You'll find out.
That jaunty angle.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Jeannie.
I was worried about you. I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been awful busy. I wanted to talk to you, but it seems like I haven't had a minute.
Okay.
You're looking mighty fine, Jeannie.
You're looking well, too.
I'm sorry about not seeing you, Jeannie.
I see you've got your Muppet outfit on.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm so glad about your success.
This is only a
Just what I
smoking
wanted.
room because they have the flue closed.
Thanks. Everything happened so suddenly, Jeannie. Maybe later on, when things quiet down and I sort of get my breath again,
I'll have a... I'll have a...
I guess I better go now. Goodbye, Jim.
Okay. Good talk.
Jimmy.
I'm old now.
If things ever go wrong for you or people don't treat you right or you get sick or something, don't forget my friend. You'll let me know if you need me more.
Ugh, terrible breakup. Terrible breakup. Just kind of a slow, awkward dialing down. A boom.
Go after her. Don't let her get away, Jimmy.
You never let him get away, Jimmy. This movie's just full of overcoats and windows and...
Hello?
Yes, sir. We'd like you to be a
hello.
movie star,
I talked to
please.
Hubert. Everything's all set. We can stay until Tuesday. Isn't that wonderful? He gives us 3 days.
Not Tuesday.
I'll pick you up in about 20 minutes. Will you be ready?
You bet I will.
Ooh. Now, what was I thinking about? Who was I? I'll have it. Oh. Yoda. Got him. Are you me?
If there's anything important, you can reach me at the Pinewood Inn. But I mean important.
And if there's anything unimportant, you can meet me at the Douglas Fir.
If you don't stop annoying me, I'll have you put away where you belong.
Arlene, I've been trying to see you to tell you I got a chance of a comeback.
I thought he was the other
Look,
Jimmy
sure.
Stewart.
He's going to give me the lead if I can get on my feet again. And, well, I can't do it alone.
Miller's going to give you a lead.
Yes.
What are you trying to do? Kid me?
Do it.
Look at you.
I knew you wouldn't care.
You're the chief Muppet.
I know there's someone else now. There's always been someone else.
And he's always looked just like me.
But no one loves you the way I do. Arlene. Arlene,
Take your hands off me.
But Arlene, please.
Come on, Eileen. Wow. Bill Murray?
I'm worried about Jimmy. It's not right for him to go away with that Terry woman. No good will come of it. Nothing but trouble. Do everything you can to stop him.
Can't you see she's couch locked, bro? What in the hell? She keeps a strudel on her head in case she gets hungry.
Ready? I shall see.
A lot of inside, outside, indoor, outdoor.
Please don't go.
What's the matter? You look worried.
I am. That girl. Those stories in the paper.
Oh, that's nothing but publicity. It don't mean anything.
Jimmy, a man can spoil his life over a woman. I know.
And a man
Jess
can
wouldn't
spoil
like
his
you to go
dinner
away
with the
that girl.
meatloaf.
Well, she's fine. She gave me a part in her show, and we both want to get away to the country for a few days before rehearsals begin.
Gosh, I was thinking about doing what I wanted in with my own
everything.
life for a minute.
Home, family, reputation, over such a woman.
Oh, now you're making it sound much more serious than it really is. Now, don't you worry. I'll be
It's
all
just
right.
casual
I'll be
sex.
back by Tuesday. Goodbye.
Or Tuesday, as she said. Boo. Even ghosts have to pee-pee. Is that a deer? Oh, whoa.
What was that?
Ghosts can ride in cars? But that... how does... He can't touch... Okay.
Say, do you believe in hunches?
Sometimes. Why?
I got a funny feeling we're going in the wrong direction. On the trail, when I feel like that, I usually turn back.
Yoink, yoink,
Oh, I
yoink.
can see you were cut out for the stage, Jimmy. Superstitions and everything.
I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little
Yes,
stitious.
hundreds of them.
Hey,
Hey. Tanya's the one that has hunches, and she's not usually wrong.
Is she the disagreeable old
Nothing
lady who
I'm
answers the door?
sort of almost
Well, she's
doing
not
is working.
disagreeable. She's just been through a lot. You know, I don't think I should have run off and left her the way I did.
You
Oh,
think?
nonsense, Jimmy. You shouldn't be living in that musty old house with a couple of musty old servants. You should have an apartment of your own where you can do as you please.
Never.
I'll find you one.
The wind too much for you? Snuggle down.
Snuggle
Oh, you're
down.
so
Muppet
nice,
out.
Jimmy.
Maybe you won't think that after you know me better.
Why not?
Oh, I've got a lot of old-fashioned backwoods ideas.
Oh, we'll soon get rid of those. We'll have a lovely time in Pinewood. We'll walk and ride horseback and roast chestnuts by the fire.
Well, I've got a lot
No
of
crowds, no
horseback
autograph
backwoods
Not
ideas.
many people up here this time of year. I'll have you all to myself.
You and your backwoods. Whoa, jeez.
part of Pinewood Inn?
About 5 miles.
Where can I get a drink?
Right around the corner.
Fill it up. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna need some leaded and also some gas. I'm gonna need 2 gallons and also some gas.
Feeling any better?
A little. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I feel sort of strange.
It's just a
Come on,
conscience.
cheer up. We're on a holiday.
Drink from the chalice.
Your dinner is ready to serve, Miss Tanner.
Good. Food is what you need, and plenty of it.
Water as well. And sleep and shelter. Ah, yes. Our favorite character to watch. Hello, Dave.
Michael.
Michael.
Michael O'Brien.
I'm here.
You're not needed in this film anymore, Michael.
It's time, Michael.
Right now?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
No.
time to become a Christmas tree, Michael.
I can't go now.
I have meddling to do.
But I can't leave Jimmy. He needs me.
Does he?
There's trouble coming. I got him into this. I must get him out.
It means you will linger in the shadows of Earth for all time.
Oh, don't do it, Michael. It's okay. You can go. It's not worth it, Michael. It's just.
I can't.
Michael, you can. No. Oh no. He's cursed to an eternity as a revenant just because he has an opinion about this young man's life choices. Oof. Michael. Well, at least we get to watch him for another however long.
It gives me great pleasure to announce, ladies and gentlemen,
That
we have with
Michael
us
is
this
an
evening
eternal
two
revenant.
very distinguished Broadway personalities, Miss Arlene Terry and Mr.
And
James Houston.
avoidant. Hooray! Hooray for disturbing a dinner. Hooray!
Go on, it'll be good for the show.
Oh, don't make me sing. Don't make me sing. Oh, I'll have a...
If we try hard enough, we may get Mr. Houston to give us a song.
Oh, come on, come on. Dance, monkey, dance. I used to be Mr. Houston. Oh, shit. Oh. What?
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy.
You need to pull through, or my eternal afterlife has no meaning.
Sponge? Quit the heart.
Let's try a suture.
One chance in 1,000.
Woo! Suture, yeah!
Take his blood pressure, nurse.
Nope. No. No blood pressure. He'd probably fare better if they put their masks on their noses, too. Got any more advice, Grandpa?
Jimmy. Mr. O'Brien. Oh, Jimmy, why didn't you listen? I tried to warn you. Jeannie.
You know, if she dies too, we could...
Jeannie.
Oh, I'm looking through you?
You shouldn't cry like that for me. She
you, Jimmy. Whatever happened to me anyway? You were too young and thoughtless. And success came too sudden. And that woman, she's gone. She had no soul at all to go on with.
That's wildly misogynistic.
I'm sorry. If I could only tell her. We make mistakes sometimes that can never be remedied. It's myself I'm blaming, Jimmy, not you.
Now let's go to the Black Lodge. Wait, pitch up, you're sinking into the floor? Michael.
O'Brien. You've come back.
No, I'm...
Our mother would give us no peace until we came back for you.
Our mother?
If it isn't asking
God
you,
has a
would
mother?
You be doing me a favor
Or this must be Jesus? Or does the Holy Spirit have a
Could
mother?
you give the boy another chance? He's a good lad.
Michael.
And he's learned his lesson. Give
I'm
him a
afraid I
chance to
can't do
live.
that, Michael.
So be it.
So
Let
be
him
it,
go
Russia.
back. Come along, O'Brien. You're the stubbornest soul we ever loved.
Back to your mouse hole. Your mask slipping. Oh, his blood pressure. It's coming back up. Body temperature high. Michael.
George. George, I'm glad to see you.
I'm not.
What happened? How did you get here?
Some asshole came and told me I could go to heaven, and I thought, alright, if I have to, fine, but it's really nice, and I don't like that. So then I was thinking you and I could have to hang out together for all time, and, you know, I guess now you can just listen to what I have to say and then...
I followed it. It brought me here.
I smiled.
Sometimes we have to go to the darkness alone before we can see the light.
Do we? The only way up is down. The only way to get down is to go up. As above, so below. Polo.
It's my mother.
Pitch up, pitch up. Good, they pitched up. What? Wait. They were the main characters? It ended. Well, can't argue with that. Thank you so much for joining for Beyond Tomorrow. It sounds like a sci-fi, but it's actually a Christmas movie. Let's see, what were the takeaways there? What did we learn? What are the morals? I guess the morals are if you're beckoned into the light and you're already a ghost, go to the light. The way you can tell you're a ghost is you can see through yourself, but you can still have very Mary Worth sort of style opinions about what younger people do with their love lives. You can be sort of moralizing in a completely relativistic sense. And that annoying guy that hung out with you all day, every day in your normal life will be there to guide you to heaven when your mother Marco Polo's you there. And also, don't start dating. No. It's okay if you are a Texan who meets a New Yorker and wants to get married, but not if you then go into showbiz and date women who give you recording contracts, whose ex-husbands look a lot like you. So I think that's a really good Christmas spirit sentiment. And I think there's a lot more we could dive into as far as the lore and canon and mythos of the afterlife in this, but I don't have energy for that. I don't think you do either. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for tuning into this live blind riff for Riffsmiths. I've been really enjoying doing these, and so if you watch my Twitter and my Twitch, you can subscribe and always be the first, middleist, and last to know when these are going to happen. So, good night. Good luck. Make sure that your mask covers your nose.